Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Tesla Model 3 using hardware 3 running FSD 12.6.4, and we got kind of a pretty interesting drive ahead of us. We're going to be driving on some long, fast roads. It's not highways, but it's kind of like a highway. It's called Highway 27. So yeah, we're going to be going, I'm pressing the accelerator right now just to get us through this light. The road is clear and we are making it through. And it did that left turn very well. Hardware 3 and FSD 12.6.4 is pretty good at this kind of stuff. These are not usually where it has issues. It's mainly super complicated at downtown driving where it's pretty rough. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe because I post hardware 3 FSD 12.6.4 videos all the time. And if I sound a little funny, guys, it's because I have not been feeling the greatest the past few days. So I am kind of getting better, and yeah, so if I sound a little weird, that's kind of why. So be mindful of that, I guess. And yeah, we're gonna see how it handles this drive. And the best part about FSD is just it can handle the drive for you. So if you do feel like not the greatest, and you don't really want to drive, you could kind of trust the system a little bit to help you get through the drives you don't want to do, maybe coming back from work or going to work. I know when I'm sick and going to work, that is definitely the worst feeling. You know, you kind of just don't want to do it, especially if you have to drive in this baking sun. It's 30 degrees, and yeah, FSD could help you just relax a little bit. I have the air conditioning on and it's just pretty comfortable. I'm pretty okay. Just staying hydrated, trying to recover as quickly as I can so I don't sound that weird anymore, I guess. Just a little congested, but that's fine. I'm okay. I'm still paying attention. I'm still very aware. I've been seeing a lot of videos on like TikTok and stuff where people are out here playing GTA 5 and stuff in their Teslas, and that's pretty crazy. You know, I love my Tesla. I love FSD, but I don't think I'm there. I don't think I ever would be. I do see driving as a, what the hell? Why is there, what is that? What was that? A mom and her baby just jaywalking across this huge street? The speed limit's 70 here. That's crazy. That is like the worst place to be doing that with your baby. I feel like if you were a mother, you would want to be as safe as you can and not take any. That is, I can't even believe I just saw that. I've never seen anything like that. I guess she really trusts herself with jaywalking with the baby. I personally would probably come to the crosswalk and take all the safety precautions with crossing the road with a baby. Obviously, I don't have a kid, so I don't really know. But personally, I think I would walk across the crosswalk with my kid when it's safe to do so. I don't think I'd be jaywalking. That's very insane how he saw that, but thankfully nothing happened, and it was a pretty safe situation there. It's just very, very crazy, but FSD handled that pretty well, I guess. But yeah, so now we're slowing down, and the light's red, and yeah, it stops very smoothly. It decelerates very smoothly. Now we're accelerating again to get to speed. The speed limit here is around 70. Also, it's 70 kilometers an hour. A lot of you guys are from America, and you guys think that I'm driving like, you know, 100 miles an hour sometimes. No, I'm Canadian, so my speedometer is in kilometers per hour. So right now it's 70 kilometers an hour. I have no idea what's that in miles per hour. Is that like 40 miles an hour or something? Yeah. So it's probably around there. If you guys know the conversions, you know, in a gas car, it kind of shows on the analog speedometer behind the kilometers or under the kilometers, how much it is in miles per hour. So in Teslas, you don't really know how fast you're going in miles an hour. but I'm pretty sure you can change that in the settings. I think that's like a little secret for you Americans. If you guys switch it to kilometers per hour, it might make you feel that your car is going a little bit faster with the higher numbers. Get over to this right lane. That was very smooth, very relaxing, very comfortable. I feel very safe. I feel very very relaxed. Just letting the car do the drive here. Slowing down. Coming behind this nice blue Jeep here. And now we're stopped. Good stopping distance with the car in front of us. Pretty much how I would do it. I would probably be stopped exactly like this. Good distance, slowed down very smoothly, and yeah, no complaints there. The light is going to be changing shortly as these cars have an advance. You can see all this stuff going on the screen. So now we're just going to have to wait just a little bit. And the light has turned green. And now we're accelerating. I'm not pressing the gas pedal. I know it looks like I'm pressing the gas pedal, but I'm not. Just my seating position, guys. And yeah, we're following this cool blue Jeep very smoothly, very safely, just slightly behind, not too far back, not too close. And yeah, it's just very comfortable, very relaxing, and very smooth. Just itching towards the speed limit, which is 80 kilometers an hour. We're around 75 kilometers an hour, but we're going to be turning onto this exit over here. But there is a merge. Cars are going to be trying to merge, so let's see how FSD could handle this. This Civic hopefully will merge. Yup, it's putting on its signal, but we're merging to the right here. Just waiting for that Civic, and now it's going over. The right lane is clear. Got it, and now we got this really sharp bend here, and it's slowing down smoothly, a little bit more now. Going 40 kilometers. And it's doing that curve very nicely. Paying attention, I'm literally, my eyes are open. Interior cameras. Taking another hard turn here. And now we got a yield sign, and we're gonna have to merge. There is a car behind us, but we're a good distance. And it does that merge very well, and it did that turn very well. Now we're getting over to this middle lane here. And yeah, now we're just cruising smoothly, and it was navigating those interesting situations very well. Getting over to the right again, cutting off this nice Mercedes, but that's okay. We were a little bit too far anyways. Slowing down to this red light here. I heard some tires screeching there. I don't know what that was. And nice smooth, nice deceleration. That was very nice, very comfortable. And the light's about to change again. You could just see on the screen, it could recognize everything that's happening. Car's turning, and now the light has turned. So now we're going to be accelerating again, and it's doing it very smoothly. Personally, I would want it to be a little bit slower just to save some energy, because I know the faster you go from a stop, it does use a little bit more energy. I'm going to be making a left around this damn, I think we need to make a right there. So it's going to try forcing its way back into the right lane here. That was crazy. That truck was coming in hot. We're going to be making a right into this, and we're going to be blocking off this that exit there. But I guess Tesla FSD was just like, damn, I need to go in there. So it made into this right lane here, blocking the traffic, but right now that's fine, because now there's a car behind us blocking us even more. But personally, I think it should have made the right earlier and just stayed in the right lane. So I would say that's not the best. I personally would have just stayed in the right lane behind that truck previously. But FSD at least made it into the right lane safely, and nobody really honked at us, so I guess it counts as a success. And we're going to be making a right on this street coming up, just following this stop and go traffic. FSD does a very good job with stop and go traffic. It makes traffic a lot more relaxing and manageable, especially when you're not feeling the greatest. Getting over to this right exit lane here. Now we just have to wait for the lanes to be clear so we could make this right. Cars are going now. We should be able to make the right now. There is an advance. We're stopped. I am going to press the... Never mind. I'm going to press the accelerator just to get us through here. So if the Tesla does slow down and it doesn't go, you could just press the accelerator. I'll give it a little bit of a nudge. It's just a light little press, and it's just like, all right, I guess it's okay to go now, and then it just goes. So if it ever slows down when you know you have the right of way, you could just press the accelerator. I do it all the time just because sometimes it takes a little bit too long, and people here in Toronto need to get where they need to go faster. So yeah, it's just how it is. You guys could obviously just not press the accelerator and just take its time. Now we're going to be making a left at this light. Waits for the dotted lines, and then it gets into the left turn lane, which is really nice. It follows the rules of the road when it can, but sometimes if it's backed up, it'll tend to break the rules a little bit and just kind of do whatever it's easier and follow kind of how cars are going with the road, which is kind of fine in some situations. Obviously, if it's obviously doing something terrible and probably not safe, I would obviously disengage and not let it do that. But for the most part, it's pretty good at that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more Hardware 3 videos, be sure to check out the channel, you know, like and subscribe, because I post videos like this one all the time. Hardware 4 or version 14 Lite is just around the corner. It's coming soon. I'm checking every single day for it. It still hasn't came in Toronto for me. If you guys own a Tesla Hardware 3, let me know if you guys have version 14 Lite already. And yeah, when it comes, I will definitely post a lot of that. That car was going way too forward on that left turn. And it did the left turn very safely there. Very nice. So yeah, check out some of the links in the description, guys. Check out some of the playlists. I make shorts playlists, long form playlists, auto park playlists, and just Q&A playlists. And check out some of the links in the description. And yeah, comment down what you guys think. How you guys think FSD did? Did it do a good job? Did it perform as well as you thought it would? And whether or not you're excited to see what version 14 Lite can do. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.